What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you are having a wonderful day, my friends. We had another amazing Fibonacci day, almost identical, guys. It's literally been the same thing for the last few days. It's really, really exceptional. I want to walk you through step by step, give you the education you need to succeed. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. So first and foremost, who do we have in the building? Let me shout you out. Edwin, Trading Wars Army, what's going on? Shipwreck, what's going on? Mike Lewis, Trading Wars Army, what's going on? Test Games, what's going on? Whiskey Ginger, Trading Wars Army, Rick's T, Trading Wars Army, AV, Alicia, Todd, Trading Wars Army holding strong. Good to see you guys. All right. Gaurav, what's going on? Nandi, good to see you guys. All right. All right. So let's hit the replay and we'll walk you through step by step. Boom. Okay. So the first thing to note, guys, is today we started with an inside day. So what I like to do is draw the high and the low. Okay. So I like to draw the high and the low. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to work backwards. Okay. I'm going to work backwards and I'm going to show you the afternoon Fibonacci leg first, because I find that sometimes the afternoon Fibonacci leg is basically a little bit more easier for new traders to trade because it allows you the time for it to actually develop on the chart. So I'm just going to fast forward. Okay. And basically, guys, the afternoon leg, what you're waiting for is around basically after 11 o'clock, right? So you want a clear high and low established around 11 o'clock, going into 12, 1 o'clock. Around that time, that's when you're going to have a clear high and a clear low. What's going on, Otis, brother? Good to see you, Trading Wars Army. So I'm just going to go into the Fibonacci room here, and I'm going to walk you through. So this is the afternoon leg. We drew it live. So we always draw them live. Okay, guys? And for the members to make sure that you're following along. But let me draw it with you right now so I can show you step by step. Okay. So here we go. Here's our high. Here's our low. All right. And I'm just going to put this over here. So you could see this is around 11 o'clock. We have a clear high and a clear low. And what the whole point of the Fibonacci is, we're looking for the golden zone. So the golden zone is going to be from the 50 to the 786 in this zone right here. This is where you're looking for trend continuation. So what does that mean? We're anticipating something like this, come into the zone and then come back down, because what we're doing with this right here is we are looking to continue with the original direction of the morning, and we will not be noobs. We're not going to be buying puts down here. Instead, we're going to be buying puts up here, because we know if we buy the puts up here, we're going to get a cheaper deal. Okay. Because if we buy the puts up here, guys, we're buying it on a pullback when the market is coming back up. And when the market is coming back up, that's when the puts are going to be cheap. So the whole point of this system right here, guys, is to make sure that you're following and doing proper risk to reward with your options. Don't be buying the lows for your shorts. Don't be buying puts down here. Let it come back to you. Hit me with a 7 if that makes sense to you. Hit me with a 7 if that makes sense to you. Okay. So ideally, guys, I think it's probably been 2 weeks that I've been seeing this same pattern over and over again. And don't get me wrong, it's not going to work every single day. But because that we're getting the puts for a cheap price, because we're getting that good deal, we're always going to end up, as long as we have good risk to reward, we're going to end up positive. Okay. Because when we're getting it up here, let's just say this, the puts are 50 cents up here and they're $1 down here as an example. So you're getting it for half the price. That's what it's about. If you're wrong, you stop out over here, right? Let's say you lose 50%, but let's say if you got in here, you might lose 80%. So that does a big difference. Okay, so we pull back in, we hit the 618 right away. You could see the algorithm was sitting there, pushed it down a little bit, right? And there we go. Clean as hell, guys. 1618 touch, and that was it. And if you look closely, just like the previous days, guys, let me go ahead and let me scroll back and show you. Look at these previous days. On these same thing, guys, look, here's another one, right? You get these long wick candles that show you the rejection. Long wicks. Look at these long wicks showing you the rejection, right? So right here, guys, same thing. Inverted hammer, long wick candle. We pop down right there. There's your fib taking you back down right there, guys. Beautiful. Okay? And the whole point, like what we're trying to do, is you're going to use these targets over here to scale out. Step by step, scale out. And then when you make a new low, that's pretty much when you want to get out most of the position. Now watch this again. We come back again to the 618. Look at the candle pattern. Again, same type of candle. Inverted hammer, long wick. We sell off again. See that, guys? Okay, hit me with an 11 if that makes sense. And now we have a beautiful, beautiful push down. And if I just extend this over, so for those of you that are looking to buy cheap calls, so what you do now is you use the continuation of the measured move. You see it completes on the 50. That's where you buy the calls. So now the calls are going to be really cheap because guess what? It's been going down. So now you're going to get the calls for cheap. You don't want to buy the calls up here. You want to buy the calls down here. That's what we use the fibs, because the fib, guys, this is my masterpiece. Watch this. Watch this closely. So we had our afternoon leg. We pulled into the 618 once and twice. Then you had your opportunity for your puts, 1, 2. Then we sold all the way down to the 50. That's why I always say cover profits into new lows. And then we have the bull algorithm stepping in. This is your lotto play, big time play here. Swing a little bit into the end of the week in case this is the low of the week. That's how you make an 800, 900, 1000% gainer. You guys understand that? Hit me with a 7 if that makes sense. Okay. Right? So remember, what you're focusing on is the golden zone, 50 to the 786. Okay, that's where you're looking at. These other lines, I know there's a lot of haters. These other lines, guys, are targets. They're used as targets. So when you come in the golden zone, on the way back down, you use these as your targets. So everything in this Fibonacci tool is a complete system. We have the area where you want to get in. Then we have step by step where the targets are. Look, each line here, guys, there's no excuse. Each line is a target. Each line. When you crack a new low, here's your low. You crack your new low. Once you crack that low, that's when you want to start getting out aggressively. Okay? That's when you want to start getting out aggressively. All right? Okay. So, and this one, I think it's a little bit easier for you guys because it gives you guys enough time. This is coming at 11 o'clock. This is coming at 1 o'clock. The reversal's coming in at 3 o'clock. Okay. So basically here, guys, you have basically an afternoon leg, and then you can see it here. We always draw them live because the biggest thing that I get is Rich. I don't know how to draw the fibs. I need help. So that's why I created the Fibonacci channel for you guys. So you can go ahead and basically follow along until you can draw it on your own. All right. No, I didn't take these last hour calls. I already have some long positions. So there's no need for me to load up on anything more. But you definitely can if you want to. It all depends, right? On if you don't want to load the boat too much. Okay. All right. So that was the afternoon leg. And let me walk you through what I did in the morning. Okay. So we'll hit the replay again. So I'll walk you through what we did in the morning. So this is like a little bit old school. It's just a simple trigger. Okay. So simple trigger. So you guys know I have my line in the sand trades. So the line in the sand today was 374.15, a nice little whole number there to the 15th. So I like using those psychological numbers as my entries. So 374.15, right? Let me just update it here. So this was my quick line in the sand level that I'm watching. All right, if we break that, then I'm going to go short. Okay. So notice the first candle was in the middle. Okay. And because the first candle was in the middle of the range, I decided not to play it because I knew we were going to have some back and forth. So some of my members caught this little inside bar, beautiful breakdown. So I know some of you guys caught this today. I didn't play this one personally, but this was an excellent trade. So that's how you combine the inside bars on the lower time frames. You got a nice little tight one. You give it a shot in the morning. You scale out, bam. Okay. So from there, we pop back up on this gap fill and then watch the yellow line. Okay. That yellow line, boom. So that yellow line, there we go. That's it. So that was my game plan right there for my trigger. That's a quick one. That's like a in and out, bam, bam. So you see, we hit the yellow, we come back, we hit the red, which is the target, and then we popped up again, and then we V-triggered. We triggered it again right here, and then this one was a cleaner flush, okay? Same thing. But if you notice, guys, when you line this up, it's lining up with fibs. It's lining up with fibs, right? These are fibs. These are all fibs, right? Okay. All right. And let me tell you this one more time now. Yeah, so that was my morning trade. Let me just show you the live commentary right here. So I said, good morning, friends. No orb for me this morning. So normally I pass on the opening range breakout when we're in the middle because I don't want to get chopped up. So I said, nice consolidation right above the trigger. And then we went short on the trigger right there. Okay. So that was my play there. And then we went straight into a fib. So definitely a good, solid morning play into the afternoon. So I always separate the trading day, what's happening in the morning, and then what's happening in the afternoon. The afternoon is about trend continuation of what happened in the morning. Okay, so write this down. If you have a piece of paper, write this down. In the morning, we're talking about the first hour and a half. You're generally going to develop your high or your low. So let me fast forward this, right? So look, where does the high of the day come in? 10 o'clock. Right at 10 o'clock, right in the first half an hour, there's the high of the day. So we're using the fib. There's your 618 here. There's your 618 here. We're using that fib with the idea that this is going to be the high of the day. Okay. It's not always going to be there. Okay. It's not always going to be there. But what I'm trying to say is that that's your reference point, because if you notice that, you can go ahead and do some of your back testing. If you notice that within the first hour, the high or the low is established. So that's what the afternoon leg is about. It's about trend continuation. Okay. So hit me with a 10 if that all makes sense step by step. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put this into Fibonacci overdrive. I'm going to show you guys some crazy things right now. All right. So hit me with a 10 if you're good. It all made sense step by step. Okay. Live callouts. We all know what it is. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you some fibs now that you probably didn't see in the beginning. So the first fib we had on the day was actually this morning leg. So we go from high to low, and you could see that we broke through. And if you notice though, we were inside of the previous day's range. So we know that it's probably going to be choppy in the beginning. But watch this. As soon as we break out, look at this, we break out of the previous day's range. Now all of a sudden the fibs start coming clean. Now this leg, that's a clean leg. There's an algorithm on that leg. So watch. So here we go, high to low. Like I said, there's your 618. Okay, so that's leg one. Now, if you want to do a sequence leg, these are advanced, but I still want to show you. A sequence now is taking the 618 down to that low. Watch that. Now that is a 618 of this one. Okay, and then we can do the same thing. We take the sequence here, high to low, same 618 again. Okay, this is not a coincidence until finally the trend changes here. So the trend changes here, all right? But if you take the other fib here again, basically this one is close to a 50, right? So you could see that they're just these legs. It's clean. There's just 618 after 618. It's when the algorithm takes over. This algo, 618, that's 618, that's 618, that's a 618, step by step. So when the algo gets it going, when they're in control, they just keep it coming. So when it pulls back, add short again. When it pulls back, add short again. When it pulls back, add short again. And that's how they make like millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. It's just, and if you look at it, you could see it. It's like a wave. It's like a wave. But, you know, that's advanced. You don't need to focus on that. You just need to focus on taking one good leg a day. That's all you need to focus on. One good leg a day. That's all that matters to you guys. All right. Hit me with a 9 if you're all good there. All right. So that's my recap today on SPY. Another profitable day. Happy about it. Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling every single day. You know, we just keep it rolling. We do this every day. We just keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. What else did I want to say? 100 trade journal. Please make sure you're filling out your journals. Like I said, at the end of this month, I'm going to be reviewing some of your journals, making sure you guys are on top of your game, trying to give you some advice on some issues that I could see, like maybe your risk to reward doesn't make sense. You know, maybe you're over trading. So make sure you're filling this out. This is in the Discord. There's a free version and a paid version. Okay. So everybody has a piece of the pie. There's my Trading Wars FAQ. Please make sure that you read this. Okay. Let's do some Trendspider scans in a second. Right here. Let me just pull up the Trendspider scans. Let's do them right now. Okay. So we had Amazon. Amazon was the pick today, and you could see. Let me go ahead to the Twitter and we can pull this up. So Amazon was our pick from yesterday, which was our blue raindrop. and let's just review that trade very quickly. Okay. So our short was 102.34. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw that line. So we have 102.34, right? So you could see we didn't break that level in the morning, but we did get a nice little push into the last little bit. This went for about 20%. So nothing crazy, but still something good. Not all the times are you going to have huge plays, but the biggest play of the day was this holy grail, right? So that's why I told you guys, make sure you have the indicators added to your chart, because I always tell you, watch for the holy grail, watch for the nirvana. Holy grail is yellow, nirvana is blue. You get a holy grail at the top of the range, that's a good opportunity for you to try to put, if it doesn't work, like if it doesn't work right here, you have a quick stop out, but look at your risk to reward. Hit me with a 6 if that makes sense. Okay, we also had McDonald's, which was a big boy, right? So McDonald's, look how crazy this is, guys. We were able to find the actual one stock in the stock market that was up, right? McDonald's. So one of the very few. So with McDonald's, let me just show you. I'm just teaching you guys how I do my triggers, okay? So the McDonald was 239.36. So I'll draw that. 239. Let me just do it here. Beautiful, guys. So this is what we call a retest trade. So we open above our trigger, our yellow line. We open above, we push up, we come back down, we fill it, and then we pop. That's the most profitable trade you're going to get. Those are one of the most profitable trades you're going to get when you have a line in the sand, right? When you have a line in the sand, and basically you retest it, because when you retest it, it's coming into you. All right. And for anybody that needs it, we have the trade plans here that we post. So we posted the full trade plan for McDonald's, the 240 calls. All right. You can automate that. So this thing that I have here, you can automate that in the broker. All right. What else? What else was I saying? 100 trade challenge, fact, Trendspider. Let's do this. All right, so we'll go here for the market scanner. Let's see if we have any blue raindrops on the building right now. Okay, MasterCard. It's a nice little tight one, right? At this kind of triple bottom trying to form. It's more than a triple bottom here. This is a major pivot on MasterCard. So MasterCard, definitely, that's one that I'll be looking for tomorrow. Let's see if there's only any holy grails. I doubt there is. Oh, there's one here, Progressive. That's a beautiful one. You can see the last time we had a holy grail. Let me change this to candles. The last time we had a holy grail on Progressive was right here. We had a great rally. So that looks nice. I'll be looking at that one. And then let's look for the Nirvana. Let's see if we have any Nirvanas. Oh, this one. Sorry, it's this one. Kroger. So I don't really like that one too much, but it's pretty tight, but still decent. You can see we've had some tight ones in the past that have done well. All right, guys. So there we go. So those are the 3 focus picks for tomorrow with the scans from Trendspider. Make sure if you already are a Trendspider user, join the Trading Wars affiliate. Just email hello@trendspider.com, DM them, whatever you got to do, and you'll get all my scanners for free. Or if you want to join, use code TZ25 at checkout, and you'll get all my scanners. All right. So it looks good, man. Looks good. I'm ready for another day. I'm excited. Yes, I have Thinkorswim versions. I have Thinkorswim versions in the Discord. All right, guys. As always, my friends, check me out at tradingwars.com if you're interested in trading with us live tomorrow. Grab any one of my 3 books, guys, and you can get 1 month for free in the room, and you can trade with us live for 1 month. All right. And any one of my 3 books, whichever one you like. They're all great. Or you can sign up directly right here, guys, with right here on the stock VIP room or the SPY VIP room if you are interested. As always, my friends, please leave a comment. If you do leave a comment, you have a chance to win the giveaway. So I have an announcement. I'm doing a lifetime membership giveaway because we broke 20K subscribers. Okay. So the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to create a form, and then you're going to check off everything that you've done. So like if you're a subscriber, you get a point. If you comment, you get a point. Like I'm going to do it like that so that I can see the people that contribute the most, because lifetime giveaway, that's a big deal. All right. So please go ahead and leave a comment. You have a chance to win the regular giveaway on Sunday and a chance to win the lifetime giveaway. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you tomorrow.